The CEO of Binance, C.E.O. Changpeng, popularly known as CZ, has just given advice and tips about the Pi network. This is very important information that you guys won't want to miss out on. If you guys could recall, this guy also predicted the fall of Bitcoin on his Twitter account sometime around 3 years ago. Therefore, I think his prediction should be taken lightly. So what exactly is the advice and speculation of C.E.O. to the Pi networkers? Keep watching this video to find out. As we proceed, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get to know whenever we post similar videos like this. So let's get right into the video. It's not news anymore that the Pi network is already on Binance, as we can see on the screen, but it is not actually listed to be traded yet. However, when do you think the Pi network will be given actual trade? Well, it's going to be sooner than expected. Now, here's what C.E.O. Changpeng, the CEO of Binance, said about the chances of new coins like Pi network and other listings on the Binance platform.
The number one thing we look for is number of users. So if a project or if something have a large number of users, it has value. So that's utility value. So if a project has millions of users, every exchange is going to want to list it because we want that liquidity. We want those users. We also strictly forbid people promising their users they're going to list on Binance or projecting or indicating they will list on Binance before they list on Binance. So we treat listing on Binance as a very confidential event until it happens. For any project applied, we ask for a one-way NDA, so the project cannot disclose any information to anybody else. If they do, then they violate that contract, and we usually either delay the listing process, very often indefinitely. So we basically cancel that listing. So if you hear any project saying that they will list on Binance, etc., you can pretty much assume they won't. This shilling projects on Twitter, there's also pressuring Binance to list and saying bad things about Binance to pressure us to list. When you step over those boundaries, the project gets on a blacklist and we don't list it. We never succumb to pressure like that. So I advise people to not to do that.
Pi network was a project that aimed to create a decentralized cryptocurrency that could be mined using mobile phones. It was designed to be more accessible to the general public and less energy intensive than traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. At that time, Pi network was still in its early stages of development and had not yet been traded on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance. The reason for not being traded on Binance or any other major exchange might be attributed to several factors. 1. Regulatory compliance. Cryptocurrencies and their listing on exchanges are subject to various regulatory requirements in different jurisdictions. Pi network's team may have been cautious about ensuring compliance with relevant regulations before listing their coin on a major exchange. 2. Security and stability. Before listing a cryptocurrency on a major exchange, the project team must ensure that the network is secure and stable to handle the increased trading volume and potential market fluctuations. It requires thorough testing and development to ensure the network's readiness. 3. Utility and value. Major exchanges often look for projects with a clear utility and value proposition to their users. The Pi network team might have been working on building a strong use case for their cryptocurrency before seeking a listing on exchanges. 4. Decentralization in mining. Pi network's approach to mining using mobile phones might have raised questions about the decentralization and security of the network. Exchanges often evaluate these factors before listing a cryptocurrency. It's essential to note that the situation might have evolved since my last update. Now, the big question is, does the Pi network pass these criteria? The answer is yes. And as a matter of fact, I think if the Pi core team wanted to trade on Binance, the Pi coin would have been traded on the exchange a long time ago. The core team must have a bigger plan for the Pi network. This includes building its own ecosystem apps and marketplace finance. The listing process is subject to a rigorous and thorough due diligence process, and we are all excited to see where this project goes. We'll keep being patient through it, and we hope it will turn out perfect at the end of the day. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and notification bell down below so you get to know whenever we post similar videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.